Yeah. Yeah, we've got we only originally set up 2 cryos here, but I eventually intended to move them back here. Um, and now we just have 4.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
So if we're having a
There
dinner party, we can all.
there is a broken version with a dead astronaut inside. We can install. Yeah, if you want that special
I'm
ambiance.
pretty sure that will end up somewhere at some point.
Yeah, I kind of like it. Well, check it out. You should come over here while I hop in. Look, you can actually see me standing in it. How cool is that?
Cool.
Let me. Yeah, nice, huh?
There you go.
Question is, can I hear you? Right? Because if I'm submerged in this, like, what appears to be liquid, I probably can't. Well, we got comms, yeah, of course, and our helmets.
God, you hear me. Burp, 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 burp. Okay, well, that's the cryos.
Wait, hold on. If we're lucky, we can get the cryo quote. No, we got the freaks come out at night, so not quite what we were looking for, but sure.
So this one was done, right?
Yeah, so grind it and then re-weld it. And then turn it off. Yep.
Skeleton boots.
Pop-up sir got a quote. Sitting on
The
the dock
of the bay.
We got like 2 music quotes back to back.
Woohoo! What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get?
Skeleton drill.
Ah, I got the boots.
Great. That's good, because I got a lot of skeletons to drill.
Inventory.
I think I actually already have one. Yeah, I already got one.
So, where are you at? What are you doing? What are you
Okay,
doing?
so let's talk about it. Now that we've got this cabin pressurized, let me double check. I'm gonna check the vent up top, make sure it says we're pressurized. Oh, we have a pressurized cabin once again.
Yay!
So that means, yeah, what our next task should be then is we were talking about running some contracts.
We are. Is there any place over here where we found?
No, not yet.
Okay.
So we need to build a dropship scout. So do you want to build our offensive craft now? A small grid offensive craft. So this isn't going to
Sure.
be. This will be just like
You
a
want-
little errand runner.
Do you want to know what I did?
You
Eh.
you armed yourself with a disco drill or a disco welder?
You're gonna hate it. I warn you
What?
now.
Uh-oh, what'd you do?
Question: is there a time restriction on how often I can use that command?
I think it's got like a 5-second cooldown, so
Yeah.
you can get pretty spammy with it.
Yeah.
I think.
And yeah, we are going to do contracts because one of the things we don't have is we're not millionaires yet. We want to be.
Yeah, we want to be millionaires.
Um,
And we
do-
spent all this time building this lovely hangar. I
Did-
think we ought to. Uh-oh,
do you notice anything?
we've got a dangler.
We got a dangler.
Someone shoot it.
We got a dangler.
Contracts, you say? Yes. One of our goals in this series is to make $1 million. It is easy to become millionaires. You know, the funny thing is, I've never earned the achievement. I've got 2,900 hours in on this game right now, and I still haven't earned the achievement to become a millionaire. To me, that's baffling. But yeah.
Well,
here
we
are.
haven't really done any selling of anything.
True.
So to be honest, it's not that baffling. We just haven't tried to do it.
Yeah, we've only run a few missions, but actually that could be something. Are you a fan of running contracts, Pop-Up Sir? Because that could be something where we could just run different contracts under the same faction and just start running different ships. Because we have enough wealth right now, we should be able to build several small grid ships. You get a lot for platinum. Oh, selling platinum. Sure, okay.
No, I don't want to sell that.
We don't want to sell platinum.
Not unless we find a lot more. But anyway, what I built was you have a rotor, which converts to small grid. Then you have a hinge, or not a hinge, you have a piston. Then you have a hinge, then you have a piston, and you have a projector. So with those two things, you can bring the projector closer to the ground. And with the hinge, you could maybe, if you need to scoot it out some, you can. And then with the offsets of the camera, you can get it kind of where you want it.
Okay.
And then let Bars build it.
Okay. What are you going to mount the ship to so it can build?
Well, I don't know. Whatever we want.
So what I would suggest is that because you've got this subgridded, you're going to want to have this, and it's a small grid projector, right? So it's going to make the small grid ship. So I would put a connection right off of the projector itself, like an extension that you can cut off once the ship builds. But you need a point at which at least one of the blocks could potentially connect to the same grid as that projector.
Yeah. That's why you're going to do that. I just did that.
So,
I made a dangler.
Miguel gave us a great suggestion here. So they say we could make a dropship with connector on the bottom and build a small kind of drop pod but mobile base that goes connected to dropship. That way we farm the materials and can transform them right away, like an assembler refinery, large container. And that way we can accept a ton of missions and do the achievement. That's how they did it. Okay. So basically we make our dropship with workships.
Yeah, well, we have a truck that we were talking about maybe using that as the dropship.
I think we could probably take the truck down.
Yeah.
Do we just want to take well, because we have the truck and the driller, we just don't have anything offensive, defensive in case we need combat. So really, do we just want to make a small combat craft and then slap that on the truck?
Well, the truck you can attach 3 things to it right now. Now we can increase that if we need to, but right now it's 3 things. And we have a driller currently attached to it. So one can be an offensive, with like rail guns or something. Or 3 types of weapons. And then the third thing can be whatever we need. Now, the truck has basically, 5 large storage capacity? Is what you said? Because it has 5 times 9.
Yeah, it's like 5 large cargo container capacity. It's enormous. It'd be tough for up.
So I think that's a good.
Yeah, we could do the missions where it's like, we don't know any particular spot for platinum right now that we haven't entirely harvested. So we could sell some of what we have, which I think.
Bringing up while I'm doing the percentage thing. It's not my fault if it blows up every time you look at it. Num Charlie.
That is such a Space Engineers quote.
Yeah.
Let's see. I got invited to a party just now. Hey.
Oh. Should I expect my invite soon, or how? Check my email.
Yeah. Well, you know who it is. It's someone from Frisbee who has a birthday coming up.
Well,
actually, two people who have birthdays coming up relatively the same time, so they're just going to do like a co-birthday thing. Pop-up, sir, I will mention I did increase the player slots in this game. If you can see me in Steam, go to your friends list and say join game, and that should be the easiest way to get in, because we should still be connected on Steam. And if not, let me know if you have some issues with that. But yeah, you are welcome to jump in, because at this point, we do have build and repair running, but otherwise we have fairly minimal mod set. We got the quality of life stuff like build vision, build info, that kind of stuff, but yeah, we don't Build and repair is the most significant change I think we've made. Oh, there you go. You're receiving player control. Oh, there we go. Miguel says their drop pod is garbage. Oh no,
it's a garage.
I'm sorry. It's a garage with a refinery container, an assembler, and a miner inside. They also have a dropship fighter that carry from place to place, and they leave it floating.
And it's his birthday
okay.
on Saturday. So
Your birthday's
happy,
next Saturday? No way.
Happy birthday next Saturday.
Hey, happy early birthday, my friend. If we don't see you on Saturday, then we definitely get that happy birthday in now. I just realized if you do join Pop-Up Sir, you're in the game and your name wasn't on my friends list, but I'm joining now. Great. Thanks.
He's
yeah, you got
in,
it,
I
bud.
think.
Hopefully, if you join the Mine Fodder Industries faction, it should let you join in our respawn. Otherwise, it could be a bit of a trek to find where you're at. Of course, if you could spawn on Crate, and that could be we could come find you, I guess.
Okay, so what are we doing? Are we going down to the planet, or are we building an attack ship?
I think we need to build an attack ship to strap onto the truck. The truck's up top. Yeah, let me...
Well, we can build it here and drive it up to...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just wanted to get a view of the truck. So our truck is sideways strapped to the head of the mothership. Right there. There it is. And we do have a drill ship on it that I think... It's got some autocannons, but I don't know that we've ever built the ammo for it.
No, I don't think it has any ammo anyway. And you may want to check it to make sure I didn't break it.
Yeah.
Because you never know. I may have.
So let's do this. We're going to start by...
How is that a truck? How is that not a truck?
Well, it's like a space truck.
Yeah, it's a space truck. I'm going to go show it on my stream. I'm going to undo yours, and then I'm going to go out this door back here, because it's the only one I can figure out how to get out.
You don't like the densely packed tunnels and aisles and rows and stuff, do you?
I don't. I get lost. So this is the back of the truck. Okay.
Run a save.
This is the back or the front of the storage part of the truck, going that way.
Hey, Pop-Up Sir is a part of the faction. Welcome to the team, buddy.
Yeah. Cool. And this, are you hosting Mike? 'Cause I don't know if he's seeing my stream or not. And this is the front of the truck. So we got a living space, as trucks do. And you got your little driving area there. You enter from the front because it's kind of like the grill of the truck. Yeah. And then, so this is storage on the back and the truck part on the front. And it's got a little exhaust right here. So when you go in, it shoots out smoke and fire, as a truck would. So I don't know how this is not a truck.
Well, it doesn't have wheels.
It's a space truck.
Miguel says what they do sometimes with their friend is take a pod and a factory ship, and midway the drop pod that has the parachute, and we go farm different spots. Oh yeah. I love the idea of like Sky Factory ship and little worker bees that kind of fly away from the hive. You know, I'm mixing my metaphors, but
so
y'all follow, right?
How are you supposed to get into Mothership if you don't go out the back?
You have to go through the back now.
Well, that's what I thought, but then you said something about you don't like. I just leaving this to show the truck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. Hey, man, I need to get my dance emoji.
Hey, we got somebody else here too. and you guys can dance.
That's what you do when you get a new person joining the server. You know, you could salute them, but I think.
Well, I'd have to get the emoji on a toolbar, and I need to
Yep.
fill stuff up. Okay. So, a tech
It
ship.
is so dark in here.
A tech ship. Gotta build a tech ship.
Alright, so yeah, we are constructing an attack ship. I suppose the small grid. I would love to have it turreted and side connector to fit on the truck easily.
It doesn't really matter. It can either go in the back, facing backwards, or a side connector, or a bottom connector that is just going to be sideways on the truck.
Okay.
If you do make it sideways, though, then it's going to need enough thrust that on the sides that it can actually hold itself up while you turn it back around in gravity.
Okay. Yeah, pop-up sir, feel free to build whatever you'd like. We do have modded thrusters, which I highly recommend you use, because we do have a lot of ice here for hydrogen gas, but modded thrusters use power, and we're doing pretty good for uranium. But yeah, feel free to build what you like. We're pretty rich. We're pretty loaded. I like the leopard suit, and by the way, with the shark helmet, that's a really nice touch. That's nice. Oh, you got the matching drill too. Amazing. And the welder. Yes. I do like the shark helmet. That is a really nice addition to this game. I'm doing the new robot helmet just because it's new, but yeah. Alright, so how am I gonna build this? I kinda wanna do, if it's gonna be an attack ship, it doesn't really need that much storage on it. I wonder if I could just do something very, very basic. How small could I make this? I don't really care for this cockpit, but maybe. Oh, I'm gonna do it sideways, right? I was gonna do sideways connectors. Which means I have to think about building this sideways. It's weird. But we're gonna just go with it. Okay, so let's say like that. And then this is a combat ship. Really, we need batteries, gyros. I'd like to have a spot where I could slap a turret on here. Well, let's just start with a 6-way, just in case. What if I do like... Okay, let's go one more up, and then slap this guy. Yes. Yes, I like the way that looks. Let's see, oh, Miguel also followed up with saying then they just have to pick them up when they're up to 43 million space credit. Need a bit more for our first non-square ship. Okay, I think I'm getting your strategy here. So I think that's kind of what we're going to do with our truck, right? We're going to have the truck essentially be like our mule, right?
Mm-hmm.
We drop everything in the truck and off we go.
Yep.
And we're just going to slap these on here and here, I think. And where do I have it? 7? 7. get the tiniest thrusters we can get. We're gonna make hidden thrusters on this, I think. So left, right. We'll go up. Oh no, we'll do that one as left and right. Oh boy. Oh boy. What is... That was fun. Y'all saw that, right? Oh, you're just hosting me right now, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. It's the easiest streaming I have to do.
Okay. Okay, left, right.
So, yeah, everybody saw what you did. So, quote number 9. We suited up with padded armor, hoping it would help us stay alive longer than a gray dwarf in a hot tub. Num Charlie, Valheim.
God, that was so cheesy.
It
That was
was.
maybe perhaps the cheesiest line I've ever done.
And it was the best. Gonna go have a cryo. Just fetch it. Space engineers. Yep. Gonna go have a cryo in the bio.
Are we moving?
I hope not. I don't know.
I feel like the ship's moving.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we are definitely moving.
Well, that's a problem.
That's probably these thrusters. Yeah, would you turn the Moshi's thrusters on for just a moment? Just things are getting weird.
True.
Okay. Thank you much.
Mm-hmm. We're not in gravity, so...
Yeah, I think it's just that I'm building these thrusters, and they kind of go bonkers when you first put them on something. Okay. I think a ghost wanted the ship.
It's a nice ship. How many quotes do you have, Num Charlie?
How many quotes do we have? I think 12. I think we're up to 12 right now.
No.
Okay, so then we want to make sure we can generate power, so I really want to wrap a reactor onto here. Yeah, we've got a bunch of quotes that were from Valheim. That's what we were playing just before this game.
And of course, they're quotes, so we got to keep them. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we don't necessarily want this thing to be... We want probably something protected, so maybe like this cockpit. Always feels so big when you're designing like this, so maybe we do something a little more pod style.
Now this is pod racing.
God.
Do little music in the game. Should turn off the music.
Why?
'Cause
You got quoted, by the way. You are now the one who says the quote. This is pod racing.
we now have 13 quotes.
Yeah, so we're up to 13 now. This is a small ship.
Well, it's an attack ship. It's got to be light, nimble. Needs way more thrust than he's got.
Nah.
You know this is going to be in a planet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Should we put these guys on? Nah, we need more than that. Hold on.
I wonder if I
That's
got
not-
quotes.
That's not. Oh, glad I didn't grind that. You know, I kind of want to do the auto cannons because they're just. I love the way they go do 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 when you're shooting them. Yeah, I'm gonna go auto cannons. Yes. It's so weird building this thing sideways.
I wonder if that works.
Let's see here.
No, that didn't work. I have to look that up.
No quote found. Oh, you don't have quotes yet.
Well, I have
Just-
quotes, but I don't know the command.
Oh, probably just add quote.
Well, I did
That's what
that.
they are. Oh no! Crash. Dang it. Man, I'm having bad luck with the crashes tonight. I'm so sorry, guys.
Well, you know what that means. Maybe I'll do the Be Right Back. You haven't seen that one either.
That was a hard crash too. With luck.
Okay. I'm just going to host yours for a minute.
Sure.
Because I'm still trying to figure out this whole quote thing.
Okay. Sure.
And you're
Yeah,
building, and all I would be
see.
doing is sitting there watching you build.
Just watching me build anyway.
Yeah.
So your concern is I don't have enough thrust on this ship because it's going to be planetary bound.
Right. I think if we were only in space, then it'd probably be okay. But if we're on a planet, you have gravity you're going to have to fight against. And it's going to have ammo. It's going to have ammo, which is kind of heavy. So I didn't think one in each direction was enough. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And not crash with the reactor. Yeah.
Okay.
So you know what I did was I didn't use the new warfare reactor. I just used the classic reactor model, and that worked. So there might be just a weird bug with that model right now on my game, but yeah, we just won't use it for now.
That happens.
So we'll put a couple more facing down. The float. All right. I see pop-up zeros in. Nice. We are going to execute regular saves. And then let's see if we can get our sound going again. We need some music. Got a really good soundtrack going too.
Okay, so let's do this. Command. We're gonna quote.
Yeah, we'll be taking our truck down shortly.
I don't know. Maybe from template. Points.
Okay, so I want another stopping thruster there. And then we can cut some of these off to make more thrust in the rear.
I'm not even going to mention
Something like-
anything from what you just said. We're going to deal with the quotes later. Because,
You're not having luck with it, huh?
well, I have to use a variable, I think. And I don't know how to do the command, so I'm just going to look at yours later.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, that works. Sorry about the frequent saves. While it's a little fragile at the moment, I'm going to hit some frequent saves. So you might notice that a little bit of a save lag happening periodically. There we go. And we're getting the streamers back, or the viewers back in the stream. Thanks, guys, for coming
Hey!
back. Sincere apologies for the crashes. You know how this game is. It took out my whole PC this time, so I had to reboot everything. OBS, the PC, Windows, the game, the music, Discord, all of it. Props to Discord, though, for being one of the only things that still ran.
Mm-hmm.